watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do a pick a card reading, and it is what kind of blessings and maybe also a little bit of advice for the next 30 days. Okay, what kind of blessings or good fortune is coming in the next 30 days, and I'll also do a little bit of advice, things to watch out for as well for the next 30 days. All right, so I have 5 different piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have, so the cards that I picked out are the themes for the next 30 days, okay? And then I would actually do an on-camera shuffling while we do each of the piles reading, okay? So you can actually, since it's about blessings and good fortune coming in the next 30 days, you can actually pick out more than one group if you feel called out to, more than one pile. So if, one of more than one piles you feel like very drawn to it, you can pick more than one. And so you might have 2 different meanings, 2 good fortunes coming to you in the next 30 days, right? Or 2 things that you might need to watch out for in the next 30 days. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And also I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel and liking my videos and everything. My subscribers, it just keeps going up. Subscribers keep going up, and I'm just so grateful, so happy. Thank you all for subscribing and supporting my channel. So anyways, we're gonna start with pile number 1, like right now. Okay. Yeah, limited space. So for pile number 1, your lenormand cards, you got the tree. Okay, so I would say for the next 30 days, the theme for pile number 1 people is probably most likely about health, okay? Because the tree is about health, it's about ancestors, so maybe you have like a connection with your ancestors, but most likely I feel for pile number 1 people, the main theme for the next 30 days is about health. Let's see, health, or it could be like nature or something, so maybe it's time to go out and take a little break as well. It's for your health, like, for your benefit, for your health's benefit. So yeah, I would say the main theme is about health, okay, longevity. So like, maybe you want to start eating healthier, if you haven't already, or maybe you are the kind of person that, that really cares about health. So then, you pick that file. But if you're not, then it's like a little reminder that that's what you want to look out for, or that's the good fortune that's coming. So for the next 30 days, you're going to have good health, awesome health, okay? If you have any like health goals, for example, going on a diet, or like getting fit or something like that, I think that's the good news, might be the good blessings, might be that you'll reach your goal, okay, like health wise. All right, so let's take a look at what the tarot cards say. So I'm gonna shuffle it a little bit differently, meaning like the tarot cards versus the oracle cards, I'm gonna do a little bit of different shuffling, but this is the tarot deck, so this is how I shuffle. So this is a new tarot deck that I just got, and it's from the Threads of Fate, and it has like this gold thing, gold foil in it. I did a deck review, so you can go and check it out if you're curious about this deck. All right, so first of all, we got the Seven of Coins upright. All right, and then we got the Fool reversed. And then we have the Conqueror of Swords. So the Conqueror in this deck is the Queen, okay, in the regular deck. So it's the Queen of Swords, okay, but it's in reverse as well. So, okay, for pile number one, people, your main theme for the next 30 days is about health. And the tarot deck, I would say that, so we have the Fool, because we have the right in the center, we have the Fool reversed. So I would say you want to play things a little bit more safe, because, you know, the Fool is about like, you know, carefree, doesn't care about anything, and just go jump right in ahead to take risks and stuff like that. I think when it's reversed, it's more like, you know, you want to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful, especially if you're watching the video right when during this pandemic, you know, even though it's actually things seems to be, you know, starting to open up a little bit more, but you know, we are still in this pandemic thingy right now, so you want to just, you know, be a little bit more cautious. Don't be so carefree, like you don't care about things. So you still want to be cautious, even though you're blessed with, like, you know, the good blessings for this month is, you know, health. You still want to be a little cautious. Don't be too carefree. You know, you want to not take so many risks. Okay, be a little bit more thoughtful about it. But you know, the thing is also, this is this is also a major arcana. The other two are minor, so I would say it is like a major thing in for the next 30 days for you. So health is like pretty big theme for you in the next 30 days. So I really think that whatever you want, you will achieve your goal. But the thing is, with the Fool reverse, that means you have to be dedicated, okay? Because the Fool is a little bit more carefree, like childish, right? So but having a reverse, meaning you need to have, like, you know, discipline, okay? Discipline in order to achieve the goal that you wanted to achieve, you know, health wise, or if you're on a diet or whatever you set your goals out to. And over here is the Seven of Coins, so you might not see the result right away, because Seven of Coins is about you know, putting in the work, and then just have patience to see the results. So I would say you need to, you know, dedicate yourself, put in the work, okay, and then have patience. So in order to achieve this longevity of health, you need to keep going. Not just for the next 30 days. The next 30 days you're blessed with like good health and stuff like that. But in order to have a long-term effect, I would say that you would need to keep working at it, keep going, and not just give up, okay, so easily. And over here is the Queen of Swords. You know, when it's upright, is about, you know, cutting away bullshit and that kind of things. But having a reverse, I think take a little bit gentler approach. That's what I would think, because the Queen of Swords is a little bit harsh, right? They just like don't take anything, and this is the way to do it, you know, like cut. But since it's reversed, I would say that you want to take a gentler approach. So you know, like, for example, because it keeps coming into my head. For example, if you are on a diet, say for example, don't do like, oh, I'm gonna cut out all carbs for the next 30 days, or I'm gonna cut out all meat or all sugar. Like the extremes, I would say that's not the way to go. Because first of all, it doesn't you can't do it for long, because the tree is also about like longevity, like keeping it for a long time, right? Taking the time, Seven of Coins, having like putting in the work, taking time, and it will take time to see the results. So if you do anything extreme, you can't keep it up, okay? So you can only do it for a short time. So it taking like a gentler approach would be like the way to do it so that you can actually have a long-term effect, and also you will be able to keep it up as well, like long-term wise. And so for example, if you're gonna do, you want to be fit, don't go to like the gym every day and exercise like 3 hours a day. I mean, if you're the type of person that you can actually keep it up, that's like, you're amazing. But you know, like for me, I know I can't do it. I like to do things that are like, if anything gets repetitive, I'm like, it's after 3 days, I'm like, this is so boring. I want to like not do this anymore. So like, um, for me, what works is like, you know, do something that's short, like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, but then you can keep it up every day and do it. And it's like gentle enough that you're not like dying right after you exercise or something like that, right? So like, I think I would say take like a gentler approach so that you can actually have a long-term effect and that you can do it for a long time as well, okay? So, and also because this is, the Fool is also reversed, so you don't want to take like the risky type. It's like you don't know for sure if it's gonna work or not. So like take something that is, that you know will work for sure. So maybe you want to do a little bit of research. So the Fool reverse, like more conservative ways of doing things as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the oracle cards and see what we have. And because this is a Colette Baron's deck, so her deck is, you always, even though it's an oracle, you can read reversals as well. So that's why I'm gonna shuffle it the way I'm doing it right now. Too many cards. What are some advices for pile number 1? All right, 2. I could do 2. Or 3 actually. So 2 reverse, 1 upright. This one is be fearless and bold. Okay, it's number 4, and over here is 23. Spirit has your back, but it's reversed, and then sweet results await. There you go. And this is a number 7. Okay. So I would say that for pile number 1 people, you okay, so having these 2 reversed in this one. So this one actually resonated with whatever we were just saying, that, you know, it's going to take some time to see the results. So the results is waiting for you as long as you're doing it on a regular basis, and so that you can actually keep it up as well. And then over here it says spirit has your back. But it's reversed, so maybe like you're not trusting yourself, okay? But just know that whatever you're doing, as long as you keep it up, the spirit will be like, the universe has your back and it's helping you achieve whatever your goal. Just like have faith, I would say. And then over here, be fearless and bold. Okay, this is reversed. This is interesting because I would say fearless and bold is the same as the Fool, and then having a reverse kind of like resonate with each other, that, you know, you don't want to take like a lot of risks, or taking like ways that, you know, invent like a way that nobody knows if it's going to work or not, you know, like fearless and bold. I would say like take it more like a conservative way, and then something that a gentler way that you can actually do for a long time, and continue doing it for a long time as well. Okay, so like don't be like this little Fool like energy, like where you just go like take whatever. It's like, I heard if you just eat apple all day long, you're gonna lose like 20 pounds. Don't do that, okay? Because your body is gonna like not work. So take it more like, I would say, a balanced, you know, way of taking your health, because it is, I would say, like, because in Chinese, there's a saying that, health is actually the most important thing, because if you don't have health, you don't have anything. Okay, so like it's your biggest, what do you call it? Your biggest, it's like almost like money, okay, but it's not money that you can spend. It's like it's equivalent to like money. Like your health is like your money, okay? Like you can save it in the future. If you take care of yourself, then you have more um, more in you to like enjoy life. You don't, as you grow older, our health deteriorate. But if you take care of it, then you have, that's like money saved up, but it's body, okay? So that's what I see for like pile number one, people. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, for pile number two. All right, so you have the gentleman and you have the moon. Okay. Announcing a nice career, glory, and honor. Okay. So yeah, the moon is all about reputation. Okay, reputation, about like work and career, or like, anything. It's about your reputation. So mostly like work or like in the public eye type of thing. But it's also about intuition and psychic ability, right? Let's see, the gentleman, it could represent you, the avivs, or viewers. Yeah, if you missed like the last video, I said I've started calling like all my viewers avivs, okay, because it has really, aviv have a really nice meaning. If you don't believe me, go Google it. Aviv, it means like young and spring and all these like good association to it. So all my viewers are avivs now. So it could be you, avivs, like you are this energy right here, since it's a general reading for everybody. So it could represent, all the people, or it can also, because most of my viewers are female, okay? So that it could represent love as well. Yeah. But I have a feeling that this is more about, because we have this card, the moon. So pile number two, actually, yeah. So you have two cards that fell out. Pile number one only has one. Okay, so that's why I took two of them. So I would say that this is, because we have the second card, I would say that, so first of all, it could be, so there's a few possibility. The good blessings or the themes for this next 30 days is or are, because there's a few, maybe like you're a person that you're involved with, okay, could be romantic, or just could be just somebody, okay, that you're thinking about or concerned about, like that's on your mind, okay. So it could be that person. It could also be about like work and reputation, or like psychic abilities, okay, intuition, or it could be about you as well, because it is a general reading. So this could also represent all of the avivs that are watching this video and picked pile number two. So it could also represent you, meaning like you're working on yourself. Okay, so that could also mean you. So there's a few possibilities for pile number twos in the next 30 days. So take what it resonates, because there's a few possibilities. Um, so if there's, it could be about work, so you're going to get the reputation that you want, or you're going to get that raise that you're looking for, or you're going to be noticed. You're going to get noticed for the things that you do, like a good way. Okay, because of the moon. Or if you are like more of a spiritual person, maybe your psychic ability and your intuition is getting like sharper, okay, more sharp, okay. So, or you're like working on your psychic and intuition ability, okay. So that's something that you're working on, and you'll be able to see like a little bit of a result, right, for the next 30 days. And or if you are working on yourself, meaning like the psychic ability, or just like self-love in general, that could be also the theme for the next 30 days, okay. So that you'll see a little bit of results Or it could be you'll get noticed by somebody that you're crushing, or um, maybe somebody that you are concerned about. Doesn't have to be a crush, just someone that you're concerned or worried about, might be also the theme for the next 30 days. Okay, so maybe they'll like, because it's about like you might have like some kind of a feeling or some kind of like attraction to this person in the next 30 days. Like they might come back into your life or come into your life. Okay, or you might have somebody that's coming into your life in the next 30 days that will like notice you, recognize you, because of the reputation that you've been getting. So, all right, so now we are going to do a tarot card. Three. We're going to pick three and see what comes up. Okay, so we have, death, upright. We have the Seeker of Coins. The Seeker in the regular tarot deck would be the Page. So this is the Page of Coins, upright. And then we have the Hanged One. And that is the Hangman, I believe, in the regular deck. Interesting. All right, so we have all three of them upright, and then you have two major arcana cards. So something major is about to happen in the next 30 days for pile number 2 people. So something major, I think, is going to happen, as we mentioned, the major themes. So there's a few themes, right? 4, I believe. So the first theme is about your career, that you'll be recognized, like, or noticed, not just in career, but in general. Okay, so people will recognize you for the things that you do, for that you're really good at. It could be your career. Also about your psychic ability or your intuition that you've been working on. It's about you, like self-love, or you'll get noticed by like someone that you're concerned about or worried about, or your crush. Okay, so something major is going to happen in like the 4 areas that we just mentioned. Okay. However, because we have the Handman in the, on the right and also upright, I would say that because it's seeing things from a different perspective. Okay. And then we have the Rose. The Rose is always about, love and stuff like that. But then look at this. It's not dethroned. Dethorn, thorn, dethorned. Okay, so there's still like these prickly stuff on there. Okay, so I would say like you might feel like maybe a little bit of um stalling. Okay, things seems to like not move, not be move seems are not moving forward in the way that you want it. Okay, so there's still like the kind of things are being stopped at the moment. Okay, stalled. So it has that kind of feeling. And then if you're talking about, so especially in that area that we mentioned about, if you're concerned, the person that you're concerned about or worried about, or you're wondering about, that is about like the your crush, or yeah, somebody that you love or care about, or your crush. Yeah, your crush. I know, I keep repeating myself. So your crush. That it might be things might not go as fast as you're hoping for. So there might be like a little stalling energy. Okay. Either you or that person is kind of on the lookout, you're observing and you're trying to see things from different perspective, or you're trying to see different areas involving this person to see if you want to be with this person or not. Okay, so there it has that feeling. And then over here is the seeker of coins. So there is kind of a page of coins. So it is a offer. Okay, look at there's like teeth. There's I think that's a key. There's a key right here in the middle. Okay, and then on the bottom is like this round thingy, almost like the moon. So it is like a new beginning, okay? And then the key to like an answer, okay, that you're seeking for. So it is because this is in the middle, so I would say that is the main theme also for you, that you want to look for an answer to a new beginning with this person, or also a new beginning if you're talking about like a career, so meaning like reputation, right? So you might be getting a raise, or you're moving to a new job, or you're starting out like you're getting a raise, so meaning like you're starting out with like a new position, so getting upgraded into raise, as in like a raise into not just money but like position wise, okay, like moving up. So there's like a key, or like a new beginning in that, because also it's a page of coins, so it's something stable, something steady, something stable. So it's a stable offer, okay? Because you're being recognized for all the good things that you've been doing. And if you're talking about like the psychic abilities or intuitions, I think you'll start to see some results as well, okay? Because of the key, and also like the teeth, that's like a new beginning, I would say. But after that, you might see like a rapid, no, I was gonna say you're gonna see a rapid result. Yeah, maybe. You might see something like rapidly going on at first, because we do have the death. I was like doubting myself. No, I was like, rapid. No, no. Actually, yes. Okay, so you might see like a rapid result at the beginning, like not result, rapid progress at the very beginning, but then it's going to slowly come to a halt, okay? And you're gonna feel like, oh my gosh, why is it like kind of being stopped and not moving forward as you would like? Because it's almost like, because pile number one got like health and stuff. So for example, if we use like diet, going on a diet or getting fit as an example, so like how like you'll see a really fast result at the very beginning, and then it's kind of plateaus a little bit. So I feel like that might be also that energy too, like you'll see a really quick like on the rise, and then it'll plateau. So maybe towards the end of the 30 days you'll see like a little bit of a plateauing, but it is still a good thing. It's just you need to put in a little bit of patience to to uh, to move past this plateau area, because once you do the plateau for a little bit, and then it's going to keep going, it's going to get even better. Okay, so that's that blessing right here. And then over here we have the death, so we can't ignore that. The reason I said that is the result might be kind of fast at the beginning is because of the transformation. Okay, it's a death of something and then a new beginning of something. So I think these two cards kind of resonate with each other. It's about new beginning. So, but you need to let some kind of an old habit or old ways of doing things die. Okay, so that's why also like I think you're gonna be recognized for stuff that you've been doing, and then now you're gonna move upwards. Okay, and have a new beginning with whatever you're doing. So if it's career, you'll get a new set of like responsibilities because you're starting out with a new position. Or if you're working on like your psychic or intuition abilities, uh, there's some kind of a transformation as well. So maybe some things that didn't work before, or like maybe you hit a block before, maybe now you're having like an epiphany of like, oh, I know how it's gonna, like in another way of doing things, and then and then you work on that new things that you like figured out, okay? And then you can see, because you see things from a different perspective. And then if it's about like self-love, it's the same thing. But in the crush, or like, you know, love life, I think there is a death or transformation happening, and then you'll have like an offer, but the offer will come a little bit, or this new beginning that you'll start with this person is going to be a little bit slower than you expected, okay? And yeah, and everything is still like under observation right now. So that's that. And then let's see what kind of oracle or what kind of additional advice we have. We have heal the ouch. Okay. Since only one popped out, let's see if we have more advices. Too many. How many do we have? Yeah, way too many cards. Sorry. I just want one additional, or like a couple is okay. What's some advices for pile number 2? Or some advices for pile number 2? What's some additional advices for pile number 2? The reason I'm doing like a reverse, because this deck you can actually read reversals. So is the other one too. I'll take this off. Okay. Make your dreams real. And then heal the ouch, but reversed. So, okay. I think this kind of like corresponds a little bit with the death card, where it's a heal the ouch. So if it's upright, it's like you're trying to heal something, okay? You're trying to heal something. But having a reverse, I feel like you're a little bit stuck, which also kind of corresponds with or resonated with the hangman, right? That that stalling energy. So if you're a little bit stuck in the past, you want to get out of that so that you can have this transformation and this new beginning that you're looking for. Okay, so maybe if you were, say, hurt with the psychic, not the psychic, I was gonna say, like career-wise, maybe some people like backstabbed you, like you have been hurt, or before. You want to look past that, because it's just, I know it's hard when somebody breaks your heart, whether it's a crush or a loved one, or career that you work really hard for, but people are recognizing you for the good work that you've been doing, okay? So you have to, and if somebody actually did do you wrong before, things will come into light, okay? Things will, like, people will know that it's not your doing. So that's why you're going to be recognized for the great things that you've been doing, and then you're going to have that new beginning, okay? So heal. So I feel like you want to get out of this like stalling energy, the stuck energy, and then have this transformation that the death is suggesting. And then over here, make your dreams real. So whatever you want to pursue, go ahead, okay? Because you are being supported. Because you know why I'm saying that? Because look at this. This is 56. So it's 5 and 6. It's 11. And then 38 is 11 as well. So 11, 11. Okay. So I mean it's reverse and an upright, but it doesn't matter because 11 of 11, reverse or upright is the same thing. So so I think whatever you're trying to manifest right now, it will come true, okay? Because especially if you're working on that psychic ability, intuition, I think intuitively, psychically, you know, okay? And then maybe if you're trying to manifest like a loved one, I think that will happen because you're going to find that answer or that key, and then having that new beginning, you're going to transform yourself into like this great person, and you're going to heal yourself, okay? Not get stuck in that past energy. You're going to see things from a different perspective, and it might start off like a little fast, or if you're more of this handman energy, it might start off a little bit slow, and then you'll see more of the results, okay, towards the 30 days. But it could also be like, um, but it could also be that for, let's see, that you'll see like a fast result at the beginning, and then it's going to plateau a little bit, and then you'll keep going up, okay? So there's that two different type of energy, but or two possibilities, but either way, the things that you want is coming, is on its way, and you're going to have this new beginning. So that's the blessings that's coming in the next 30 days for pile number 2. Okay, so let me know how this resonate with you, by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so for pile number 3, you got the ring. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, you only have one card. If you peeked the other options, option 2 has 2 cards. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you have one awesome card for pile number 3. So pile number 3 of Ifs, you got the ring, and so what it means is that in the next 30 days, um, in the next 30 days, I would say you're going to have something about commitment, okay? Your theme of your next 30 days is about commitment. Commitment, whether it's like love related commitment or job related commitment or financial, okay? Commitment is it's related to a commitment of some sort, okay? It's a commitment for pile number 3. So let's see, for the tarot cards what we have. Okay. So we have the Seeker of Swords. The Seeker in the regular deck is the Page of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Swords, but in reverse. So both of them are reversed. And then we have the Hierophant. Huh. In reverse. Okay. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. The Hierophant in reverse. Like, no. Okay, so we have all of them in reverse, but not necessarily bad things. So something about commitment in the next 30 days. So like a blessing in the commitment area. Okay, so whether it's love or work or financially. Okay, so Seeker of Swords. I mean, I'm more drawn to like people for even though I mentioned like it's love or work or financial situation, but because it's a ring, I'm more like wanting to say that it's related to like love area. So like I would say probably 80% of the pile 3 people are probably hoping some kind of a commitment in the love area, and then the rest will be like, about work or financial. So I will focus more on like the love area of the commitment part, but I'll briefly mention about like work and financially, okay? How it relates to the blessings that's coming in those areas. All right, so the Seeker of Swords, I would say that, and then we have 2 swords of energy over here, and then the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, we, because it's a major arcana, so and then it's coming towards, it's like on the right hand of this. So I would say that, first of all, okay, right off the bat, I would say like the Hierophant, because it's coming in reverse. I don't, because this particular deck, um, it's it's all about symbols, okay? So like even though it's like reversed, it doesn't necessarily have like, a bad like meaning or anything to it, okay? And in fact, I think you can read it like you can see it up and right. It's almost the same thing, okay? A little bit. And this to me, it looks like 2 like keys, okay? But it's like almost like a sword or like a wand or something with the key, okay? So first of all, Hierophant is about, if it's in the love area, it's always about like marriage, right? About traditional marriages or something like that. So having a reverse, I would just say that it's more maybe like not as traditional, okay, not as traditional, and and I want to say that, for example, in the, if it's about work area or financial area, okay, Hierophant is also about like large corporation, like large organization. Having it reverse, I would say like it's more over like maybe a smaller organization, smaller workplace, okay? You'll get a commitment with those smaller companies, okay? So maybe you might get an offer, like a job or something, like you'll be recognized, you have like a commitment from a smaller company or smaller organization, but it's more like not a traditional type of organization or company, because it is Hierophant is about tradition and stuff like that, but it's having a reverse. I would say it's like more unconventional. The same thing if it's love related. I think the relationship is a little bit more unconventional. So even though you get a commitment, it might not be like the traditional kind of commitment that you're looking for, okay, looking at. It might be a little bit unconventional, and you'll be like, what? Okay, you might need to like ask the person for a little bit of a clarification, because you're like, this is not what? It's a little bit like unexpected, not the kind of things that you expect, um, like regularly or usually, like not very normal, okay? But it is like a key to some kind of a thing. So it's like giving you the answer, okay? You'll find the answer that you're looking for, about like this commitment, okay? And then I feel like for some reason this tooth for me, I just I just hear like wisdom teeth, okay? I'm like wisdom teeth. So like I think also something about like wise wisdom, okay? So making like a wise choice, wise commitment. So if somebody offer you like a commitment, just like accept, not, don't just accept it, just have to like look at it and think about it too. And then the moon is all about intuition again, so maybe like learning from your intuition and making a wise decision. See, if it's upright, I would say like, because the intuition is a lot more important than the wisdom, okay? But having it reversed, I would say that the wisdom is a lot more important, okay, than the intuition. So, yeah. So I would say the answer kind of lies in that wisdom of yours, okay, the commitment, about this commitment that you are about to get, okay, because we do have the seeker, so it is an offer, okay, but the page of swords is about like clarity, you know, swords in general is about clarity, about mental thoughts and that kind of things, and then page is like a new beginning, but having it reversed, I would say like the energy is a lot slower, so this commitment might not be happening as fast as we are talking about, so it's not going to happen at the beginning of the 30 days. It would probably happen a little bit towards the middle of the 30 days, I would say. It's going to be a little bit slower, and at the beginning it's going to be not as clear to you, okay, not as clear to you. That's why maybe you want to use your wisdom more than this intuition, because it might be wrong. Right? Yeah. And look at this, I just noticed it's actually a bird. There's a bird right here in the middle with the wings spreading out. So, and then the bird having a reverse is like flying downwards instead of up. Okay. So it's like coming down. So maybe like you're landing. So everything is probably a little bit more up in the air in the first 30 days, like we were saying. So like you might not see a result right away, and then maybe towards more of the middle of the 30 days, so like the mid, like 11, or you know, or the 15 days or so, like the 11 to the 15 days or so, you might see a little bit more of this energy coming down and seeing a result of it. And then over here is the 10 of swords. Okay, 10 of swords, having it reversed, I would say, so maybe also like for pile number 3 people, maybe at the beginning of the 30 days you have like some kind of a decision that you have to make, because this card, just the picture of it reminds me a little bit of the 2 of swords, okay. The only thing is like the 2 of swords is having like the 2 swords coming up like this, right? Remember, like this, a woman in the regular Rider Waite, it's a woman holding 2 swords up here and then having her eyes blindfolded. So like in this deck particularly, there's like swords coming out of this person's hand. It's like pretty painful. But having a reverse is like putting the swords down, okay? So I would say like some kind of a decision will be made in the middle of this 30 days, okay? In the middle of the 30 days. So maybe this answer that you're looking for, you'll be able to, or you're going to be using your wisdom to make some kind of a decision, okay? But then up until like the mid 30 days, the middle of this 30 days, you might feel like your hands are tied a little bit. There's nothing that you can do, because, you know, like this swords are like poking into your hand. So there's like nothing else that you can grab or hold on to, right? You just have to like kind of putting it down. So it might be a little bit of painful. You might come to some kind of a realization, because look at this, like it just keeps, like my eyes keep looking at this this like blood type of like drawing in the middle of the hands, right? But it's going up because the card is flipping upside down. So maybe because the traditional 10 of swords is about backstabbers, right? Backstabbers. And then also like the swords is coming down when it's an upright 10 of swords. Does that make sense? Like a person lying down with 10 swords stabbing in the back. And then having it reversed in the regular deck is like the swords are falling off or something like that. But in this particular deck is again the opposite. So the swords are all pointing down. So kind of like nailing down some kind of something. Okay, so I would say that towards in the middle of this thing, you will be able to peg things down, okay, a little bit more. towards the middle of this 30 days. So again, the commitment will come more towards the 30-day, like mid 30-day. So like maybe around the 15th day or so, okay, that you'll see more of this commitment or of this offer, and you'll see things more clearly with wisdom, okay? But it's still going to come in a different way. In a different way than this traditional way of like commitment, what commitment means. So maybe because we don't traditionally, maybe like a commitment will involve some kind of a paperwork, okay, like contract or something like that. And maybe this commitment there is just going to be verbal, okay? Or you just feel this mental connection and you're like, I got you, okay? So it's going to be a little bit more unconventional, but you're going to get this commitment that you're looking for. Okay, you're gonna get this commitment that you're looking for, but in a different way. So like, yeah. So maybe not the commitment that you're looking for, but you're gonna get this commitment. But you'll get a commitment. Oh my gosh, I'm getting myself really confused. You know what I mean? Because it's not a conventional. It's not a conventional like way of commitment. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you want commitment, but you'll get the commitment, but not the way that you expect. Okay, let's just leave it at that because I'm gonna get like really confused. All right, so let's see some advices. Oh my gosh, that just fell out. Okay, this one says mountain, and we have it reversed, which is great, I think. Having the mountain reversed, that means like you're gonna overcome this obstacle. Okay, because mountain to me is like an obstacle that you have to climb and go over, and this is like reversed, meaning like you're gonna go over this mountain. It's gonna come crashing down. And plus look at how crazy this car looks. This is like a crazy face on this mountain, and it's like screaming. Feel like it's like painful, almost like this card, like you know how like you keep looking at this blood coming out of the hand. So it's like, but it's coming out in reverse. So I feel like this pain is going to lift it towards the end of the 30 days. Okay, so you're going to overcome this obstacle. Okay, you're going to overcome an obstacle. And this obstacle that you think that was like in the way is probably not going to be a problem after. Let's see if we have any additional messages. Huh, nice. Okay. Think on your feet, but it's reversed. This is what? A fox? Yeah, a fox bear. So fox is like very cunning, very tricky, very fast, right? Because it says think on your feet. So, but having a reverse, I would say like you want to be as sincere as possible because, it's reversed. And and you don't want to make this decision too fast. You want to take the time to think about it, to process it, okay, to process things. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is like think on your feet. And when we have two swords card at the beginning, like the spread, so like I would say, and then they're both reversed, right? So totally resonated with each other that you don't want to take action too quickly. You want to take the time to go through to process all of your thoughts, think it through before you make any decision, okay? To look at it with wisdom, with to find the answer a little bit slowly, not like try and just get over it, try to get through it, because there might be something that's tricky that you didn't see, and it's going to take a little bit of time, and then when you go back to it and you're like, that's the thing that I was looking for, the commitment, especially if it is work related or financially related, right? You want to make sure that you see things and have read everything through and thought of everything, okay, that you possibly can. And if it's for love, again, I would say the same thing. Really think about, like, is this the love that you're looking for? Is this what you wanted? Okay, because it is going to be a little bit unconventional. Can you handle it? Can you take it? It might be a little bit painful, but this is like a dove to me, so I feel like you'll find that peaceful resolution that you're looking for, but just don't hurry into making that decision, okay? Don't hurry, and the obstacle will come to an end, okay? You'll overcome this obstacle. And then I just want to point out one last thing is that look at this. 6 is like a really interesting number because when you have it flipped over like this, it's 9, okay? And then look at this. This is 27, which is also a 9, okay? So maybe like 9 is you'll see a lot of number 9s recently for pile number 3s. And also I want to mention that 9 in like the numerology is the end of a cycle, and we have the 10 of swords right in the middle. So you're coming to the end of a cycle, and then you're going to come back right around, which is the seeker, the new beginning, okay? But in a slower, this because it's reversed, it's going to be a little bit slower energy. Take your time, time. Don't rush into things, okay? You're coming into an end of a cycle. Because the ring, because I want to also mention that the ring is actually about cycle. It's about repeating stuff, okay? But since it's by itself, it is about commitment. But since we have the 9 energy over here, and then we have the 10 of swords, I want to mention that ring is also about cycle. So you're coming to an end of a cycle, and then you're going to come back around, but moving on to the next level. But you're going to start that whole cycle over again, but on a higher, but like upgraded, okay, version. So because commitment is like you're ascending your whatever into the next level. So you're coming to an end of a cycle, and then you're going to start this new beginning. So take your time. You don't want to hurry and rush into things. Enjoy the moment, okay? Enjoy the moment. That's what I think. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 3. Let me know how this resonated with you by leaving in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 4. I was hoping I could like do the reading a little faster, but I'm taking a long time. All right, so for pile number 4 is the fish. All right, so I think like today, all of the piles so far, like the themes are really good stuff. But because the title of the topic is good blessings coming your way in the next 30 days. So for pile number 4, people, you got the fish. The fish in Lenormand cards, it's about abundance, okay? About abundance. So like financial abundance, so monetary, or you have abundance of love, or the fish over here, this card can also represent fertility, okay? Fertility. And so for pile number 4, people, the theme of the next 30 days could be any of the things that we just mentioned about. So it's abundance. Abundance of what? Abundance of love could be, because this is general reading. So, and we don't have a second card, so I don't know what's the abundance about, but we'll do like a tarot reading. So the tarot cards, we'll pick out cards from the tarot deck. So we'll know a little bit more. But in general, like your theme for the next 30 days is about abundance. So either abundance of love, abundance of money, or abundance of opportunities. And also in the realm of love in particular, if you're looking to like get pregnant or something like that, the fish also represents fertility. So there is a very good chance that you might get pregnant, okay, in the next 30 days. Okay, so for pile number 4, people, let's see what the tarot cards we get. Yeah, we have the camera in the way though. we have the Sovereign of Swords. That is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Cups, but in reverse. And then the last card is Seven of Swords, upright. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So we have two swords energy in the middle. I mean, on the side, and then the Ten of Cups in the middle. Okay, so good blessings. What are some good blessings? Okay, Ten of Cups is, as we know, is about emotional happiness, right? Fulfillment. Which kind of corresponds a little bit with the fish. The only thing is having it reversed. Okay, so let me see. What are some things we need to be careful about? Okay. All right. I think I know what it means. Okay. So, yeah, this is about emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. It's about happy family, right? We have this abundance, and then we have this, fish, which could also mean fertility, and which corresponds with family. Okay, I think the reason why this is reversed is because of this. This emotional like fulfillment, or this abundance that's coming your way, is this Knight of Swords energy. Okay, Sovereign of Swords. And as we know, the Knight of Swords is a very, very fast energy. Okay, it's gonna go like cut away things and then just get to the point and coming like right at you. Okay, so like I have a feeling that this abundance of, like, whether it's love, work, or money, or even like this pregnancy, it's going to come as a shock to you, and it's going to come really, really, really fast, like lightning speed fast. Okay, and so you're going to be a little bit overwhelmed. I think this is what it's about. Like, so Ten of Cups is going to be very overwhelmed with this like news, okay? This thing that's coming into your life at lightning speed. Okay, so you're going to feel very overwhelmed. You're going to be feeling shocked, okay? Like, oh my God, what? No, that can't be. Okay, so I think it's a little bit of disbelief, because it's too good to be true. It's almost like this, no, too good to be true. Like Seven of Swords, right? Deceit, untruthful, right? Like unfaithful, that type of like, the keywords for Seven of Swords, right? So it has, so I feel like, and then over here, this almost have this devilish look. Doesn't this card look a little bit like devil? Like, this is the two eyes over here, and then this is like the mustache, and then like the horn of the devil, right? And then another horn in the middle, and then we have like two like skeleton hands coming in, but it's also like part of the thorn, like the horns on the top of the head, and then right next to it is like two swords. Okay, so has this, like, I feel like this devilish energy. Okay, Seven of Swords with this card. So I think what it is that you're gonna whatever this abundance that's coming into your life in the next 30 days, you're gonna feel like it's like too good to be true. Like, you're gonna have to you're gonna want to be like double checking, triple checking it, because you're like, no, right? Disbelief type of energy over here. That's what I think for the Seven of Swords. Okay, and because it's going to come in so quickly that you're like, really, right? Over here it's like transformation. We have a butterfly right here, and then we have like two roses over here as well. So like, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's transformation, something like a change. Okay, even a change, because of the butterfly over here. So some kind of a change, some kind of a clarity, abundance is going to come so quickly, lightning speed quick. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be in disbelief. Okay, you're going to be in disbelief all the way. I think something, yeah, you're gonna in disbelief, okay? Because you're like, what? No. So yeah. But yeah, it is coming. That is the good blessing that you're getting, because it's just like, Too good to be true. That's what this Ten of Cups reversed about, okay? It's like this wish fulfillment because we have the stars right here, okay? And then this two hands is like coming down like this. It's like you're going to be delivered. You're going to be handed these Ten of Cups, this wish, this abundance, okay? And you're going to be like, what? No. Disbelief, shocked, overwhelmed, okay? But and another way of interpreting this is also that you're going to get all these abundance, all the things that you're looking for, and you're going to be so happy, so filled with joy. You're going to be like so happy, so happy. And then there's a saying in Chinese that, you know, when you are too happy about something, something bad is going to happen, okay? Because like you're going to do something stupid because you're in this super like anything is possible, everything is so good type of energy, and then sometimes something bad is going to like make you cry, okay? That might happen. Not like really bad things, but like for example, if you got like you just maybe you stumble upon like $100 bill or something while we're walking on the street, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is awesome, this is so great, and you're like jumping up and down holding that bill, and all of a sudden the wind, like you're so happy, you're just like holding onto the bill, right? And then you're like jumping up and down and stuff like that, and all of a sudden like maybe a wind or something, and then like it blew the 100 bill away. Okay, that kind of things. Okay, so like not like something bad, horrible, like, you know, life and death type of like bad things, but like things that you're so happy about, it's going to disappear really quickly if you're overjoyed, like over. So like having that balance is really, really important. I just feel like that's what it's about, like the balance. Because look at this, like even if you look at this two swords, is and having it on either side of the cups, okay, almost is like that balance, okay, and they're both pointing up, right? The middle one, the middle sword is like pointing up, and so like having that balance, I feel like it's very, very important, okay? And even this is like balanced, whether it's upright or reversed, it's very balanced. So finding a balance is very good. So like you want to be really happy, you want to enjoy the moment, of course, but just don't overdo it. That's what it is. Just don't overdo it. So there's that possibility of like overdoing because you're so happy, or you're gonna be so shocked that you're giving this wonderful, great thing that you're in disbelief. Okay, so that's that. But whatever it is for pile number 4, the things, the blessings that you get for the next 30 days is amazing. It's something wonderful. Okay, abundance of money, abundance of love, everything. Okay. All right, we got 3 cards right here. Okay, so the first one we have come together. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Balance act. Look at this. That's number 11. And then over here is number 8, which is also about abundance, right? Infinity. One ring circus. Okay. This is reversed. So coming together, I would say, you know, look at this. Love. Look at that. All these like love on top. Okay, so definitely you will get abundance of love for sure. Okay, abundance of clarity. Even, you know, we're talking about over here the roses, right? So abundance of love for sure. It's the major theme. And then also, so like I would say 80% is about like love, abundance of love, and then like the 20% is like money and career, okay? For people who chose pile number 4, I think that's what the abundance of things is coming. And then there's a few number of you that would be like, um, you know, about the kids, right? The pregnancy. But look at this, there's so much love. It's so cute. And then you're going to come together, okay? So if you are wondering about some kind of a love situation, you're going to come together. You're going to get abundance of love. And then I was laughing at this because look at this. This is number 11, first of all, is about like twin flames, if you believe that, or soulmate, right? So love for sure is a theme, okay, for pile number 4. And then balancing act. What do we talk about? Balancing. I mentioned that. So I think, um, have like being overjoyed or over happy, okay, and then having something bad that might happen because you're overjoyed, okay, because of that, or overjoyful. Um, you want to have that balance, okay, having that balance, whether it's love or work or finance, okay, having a balance is very, very important. And then over here, this one is the one that is like very interesting. One ring circus. And look at this, like this elephant and this person is like sitting on top of this stone that it seems to be like floating on top of like this ocean. So like to me, I feel like if it's upright, it's almost like you're in the middle of nowhere all by yourself, and you have to like, first of all, you have to like balance yourself in this like tiny area, right? Um but having a reverse, I feel like you're you again, the abundance feel, okay, this water, this abundance of feeling. And then also like you're not alone. That's what I feel for this card, having it reversed, is that you're not alone. And you are going to have people that's going to come and help you, okay? And you're going to get abundance of everything. And let's see, one ring circus. A circus is like you have to feel like multi-talented to do things. That's to me like a circus is you have to like do all kinds of like jumping through hoops and doing like crazy stunts and stuff like that. And then I feel like having a reverse is like things are simple. Things are simple. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to be all talented to get what you wanted, to be happy, to receive all these abundance, right? The abundance will be given to you because you're a good person, because karma, that kind of thing. What you give out, you're going to get returned. Just have it balanced, okay? Have it balanced. I feel like for pile number 4 people, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, okay? And you've been doing things all alone, and then you feel like you have to be like this wonderful multi-talented person, and you no longer have to be that way, okay? You're gonna find somebody that will balance you, and you're going to get all these abundance that you deserve, okay, coming in for the next 30 days. All right, so that's it for pile number 4. Let me know how this resonated with you by leaving maybe in the comment section below. Share with me your stories. I love reading your comments. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right. Last but not least, pile number 5. We have the little fox, and we have the sun. Little fox. That's funny. It's not just fox, it's little fox. Okay. You're gonna be like, no, fox. Okay. Well, fox is not a bad card. Okay. So for pile number 5 people, I feel like, so because you got 2 cards, um, a fox could be something like tricky, cunning, right? But it's also about like this person is very, not this person, I mean like in the next 30 days, I think you're going to be able to learn how to be really diplomatic, okay? Because fox is all about like, because they're kind of tricky, but you can't tell, like, right? They are very, very good socially. Sorry, I'm like socially. They're very good at socializing, okay? Fox. People who have like a foxy type of, energy. And fox are like sometimes they're it depends on how you look at it, right? So it's they know how to be very like diplomatic. So for pile number 5 people, I think for the next 30 days you will learn how to be diplomatic, how to use your words effectively, and you'll be able to like convince people to do whatever you want them to do. I know it's very manipulative, but depends on how you see it. If you're a salesperson, that's how you're gonna get paid. You need to persuade people to buy your product, right? And otherwise you're not gonna get paid. So you're gonna know how to like you're gonna be very good at socializing. You're gonna be really good at persuading. You might be a little bit manipulative, but I don't know if that could be a blessing, right? Because you'll be able to make people do what you want them to do. That's we could put it that way. Manipulative sounds like a bad word. Okay. Um, and then also, Fox is also about work. So something good is going to happen at your workplace because we have the sun. All right. Something good is going to happen at your workplace, and the workplace is more like self-employed. So if you're especially people who are self-employed, because Fox is about more like self-employed work. Okay, self-employed work. So working from home, independent contractors, right? You're your own boss, making your hobby into work. So like work doesn't seem like work. Um, you like really enjoy working because it's almost like you're making your hobby into work. Okay, so it's about that. So you might be able to maybe start working from home more. Okay, especially if you're watching this during this pandemic, a lot of people are working from home. So, but I think you might be able to find like new avenue where you can work from home a little bit more or make your hobby into work, into a work like where you could make like a second income. Okay, so if you have another job, you will be able to maybe turn your hobby into another job. So like you will have like more income in coming into more income. So for the next 30 days, you might discover a way to make more money using your hobby. Okay. But besides that, you're going to learn how to be very, very good at socializing. You're going to know how to be very diplomatic. So, see, I would say like marketing is very like Fox energy. So, like, you'll know how to market yourself, you'll know how to market your second job, right? And then over here is the sun, okay? Happy, 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 happy. So everything, so what's in the next 30 days? Because we got the sun, so I think everything, if you've been worried about stuff, anything in your life right now, like when I mention this, like the first thing that pops into your head, that's like you've been worrying about for like the longest time, or maybe just like for the past few months, whatever it is, or just recently that you've been worried about something, it's all going to come to light. Okay, all of these like dark clouds is gonna like go away, and you're gonna have this great sunshine, happiness come back into your life. Everything like your future is going to look so bright. Okay, and you're gonna think life is wonderful. Okay. So that's the blessing. Okay, everything is going to be amazing for the next 30 days for pile number 3, especially in work area, okay, or like your social life. So maybe people who has been stuck at home a lot, like if you're watching this when I just like upload during this pandemic thing, because my readings are timeless, but if you are watching it right when I upload this, maybe you'll be able to go out a little bit more because a lot of the restrictions are being lifted right now. So you'll be able to socialize a little bit more. So that could be something about that too, okay, in the next 30 days. right, let's see what we have. Oh, nice. We have the Seeker of Coins. This happened yesterday too, because not yesterday, Wednesday, because I started doing, so I did one also, like, what good blessings coming for the next 30 days, but in Chinese. And I was getting similar cards for a lot of the piles, and I think it's because I was, you know how at the beginning I said, you know, you can pick more than one pile if you feel drawn to. So like, it's very likely people who chose pile number 5 might have picked another pile too, because there was another pile that had this card. Was it pile number 1 or pile number 2? Something like that. So Seeker of Coins, Seeker is the page, so page of coins, okay? But it's reversed, and then we have the Two of Swords upright, okay? And then we have the Conqueror of Swords, and that is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. I think another pile got this too. I think another pile. So definitely there are similar energies because people are choosing multiple piles. Okay, so Queen of Swords, Two of Swords in the middle, and then the Seeker of Coins, which is the Page of Coins. All right, so for pile number 5, people, I think so right in the middle we have the Two of Swords. So I think there's some kind of a decision as well for the next 30 days that you have to make, but it's going to come to a good result and good resolution because we have the Sun. So like what we were talking about, blessings, right? Blessings that's coming in the next 30 days. So as we were talking about the theme for your next 30 days is, you know, something going to, whatever you were worrying about, okay, will come to light, okay? Your future is going to look really bright, and then you have the ability to turn your hobby into like a second job, okay, to turn into income, and you're going to be very diplomatic, very socialized, very good at socializing. And so I would say attitude, whatever we just talked about, not only things that you were worried about, but I think if you have a decision that you've been trying to make a decision, okay, um, you will actually be able to see the light, okay, of it, okay. You'll be able to see more clearly because of the Sun, and you'll be able to make a good decision at the end of the 30 days, okay? Because over here, because of the Two of Swords. Like, I think right now you're not sure how to make a decision. You're trying to listen to your intuition. You're trying to use your third eye, right? You're gonna make a decision. So some kind of a decision making is for pile number 5, people, during this 30 days, okay? Especially if you haven't if you don't have a decision that you're making right now, maybe towards the middle of the 30 days, right, you will actually have something that you have to make a decision about, okay? You're gonna, if you haven't reached to like that, you know, anything that you have to make a decision, something will probably pop up in the 30 days period that you have to make a decision about, okay? So over here we have the Seeker of Coins. Seeker of Page of Coins is coming. Some kind of a new offer, okay? And usually a Seeker of Coins is like a lot slower at making that offer, but having it reversed, I would say it's going to be speeding. The offer is going to uh, present itself a little bit faster than usual, okay? Than usual, and then you probably will have to use a lot of your intuition, I would say, because look at this. To me, this circle on the top look kind of like a moon or some sort because it's a circle. And then we have over here like the two crescent moons, right? Intuition, so all about that. So like, I think there's going to be a lot of like things that you're gonna have to uh like intuitively, right? Intuitively, you're gonna, something good or something like an answer or something, because over here we have the key as well. So intuitively, you're gonna, some kind of an answer is coming if you're looking for an answer, right? This decision, and then you will use like your wisdom or something like that, because the teeth, and then this new beginning also. like bright future, new beginning, happiness. And then over here is the Queen of Swords in reverse, right? The Queen of Swords is like cutting away bullshit, you know, like not very, very harsh, very, very impatient, I would say. But having it reversed, I would say that this the result, like this decision making, is going to take a little bit of time. You won't be able to make that decision very quickly, okay? It's going to take some time, and you might need to use a lot of your intuition. Okay, you're going to use a lot of intuition, but you will come to an answer at the end, towards the end of the 30 days, towards the end of the 30 days. And that decision is going to make your future look really bright. You're going to see that clarity at the end of this 30 days, but it's going to take a while for that decision to form. Okay, it's not going to be a rapid thing. It's going to probably cause a little turmoil, but you will have that happiness that you're looking for, okay, at the end of the 30 days or towards the 30 days, 30 days. Blessings, right? What else do I see? Yeah. I feel like because, if it's upright, the triangle is a lot more stabler, right? And then you have the wings of this, like, this thing is going to like take off, right? This nest is going to take off. And having it reversed, I also feel that it's going to feel a little wobbly for you. You're going to feel a little bit insecure about your decision once you make that decision, right? You're going to be like, did I make the right decision? You're going to like doubt yourself a little bit. But the good blessing is that you need to trust yourself, trust your decision, trust your intuition, and something good will happen at this end of the 30 days. Like, the happiness is going to come, okay? This happiness that you're looking for is going to come into your life. All right, so let's see if we have any more, like, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, seriously, people who chose pile number 5 probably chose another pile, because we have like a mixed signal, like mixture of different cards from different piles. All right, so this one is Make Your Dreams Real. Okay. And then over here we have Sad Embrace. Oh, look at that. This person is sad. Okay. All right, so I think Make Your Dreams Real and then the Sad Embrace. I think for pile number 5, people, you might feel really sad, okay, before, or maybe you had a really hard time before, and you don't think you can make things happen. You are in a little bit of this negative energy, even up to now, like you're watching this because you want some good positive energy coming in, right? Because that's why you were looking at a video that says what good blessings are going to come in the next 30 days. So if you're feeling a little down, a little negative, a little bit sad, just know that there's going to be happiness coming in for you, okay? You're going to find that happiness again, okay? And then you're going to make your dreams come true. You're going to make your dreams come true. The spider energy. Spiders are they're poisonous, but then they make their web, okay? They will catch anything. They catch anything using their web. Like, their web is so strong. Have you seen their web? Like, I've been trying, there's like webs outside, and I was trying to get rid of it, and it would just get stuck on the thing. Like, if I were trying to use my feet or something to, clear because I don't have any like tools with me. I was just trying to use my shoes and stuff to clear the spider webs, you can't do it. You have to use a broom or something, okay? You have to use a tool. Like spider webs are so powerful, so powerful. And it will catch anything. You have seen like all the bugs that's being caught on the thing, right? So I think you can make your dreams real. You just have to put in the work. You just have to weave it out, okay? Weave it out. This sad embrace means that I think maybe you're longing for like human touch, right? Longing for an embrace. Longing because look at this. This is a sad embrace because you're hugging yourself. You're hugging yourself, right? Look at that. Oh, this person's so sad. Or fairy, it's a little fairy. So sad. It's like she's hugging or he's hugging herself or himself. So I feel like maybe you're longing for like a support, okay? A support system. And look at this fox. It's like little fox. It's not just little fox. Look, it's a fox family, and they're like they have like a prey, and they're all sharing this prey, right? So you're like maybe you're longing for like a family of support system, and I think you are being supported. You're going to have this happiness that you're looking for, and this key is going to come into your life, okay? And whatever decision that you are making or about to make, just know that, just trust that everything happens for a reason. And you might feel a little wobbly, you might feel like I don't know, but this happiness is coming, okay? You will get what you want, and you're going to learn how to be really good at marketing yourself. You're going to be really good at socializing, okay? People are going to love you because you're so diplomatic, and you can make people do whatever you want them to do for you. Make your dreams real, right? All right, so that's what I see for pile number 5. People, leave in the comment section below if you want to share your stories with me. I love reading you guys' stories, and I do try to respond if I can to all of them. If not, I will at least like love your comment, okay? So that's all for pile number 5, and let me know, how this resonated. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.